Alrighty guys, I've been playing around with the Retro Shooter 3 light guns for the last couple of days. I'm just doing this because seems like there's not a lot of videos out for people that have received these new guns, and you know, I've been mucking around. They're fantastic. But as someone who hasn't really had much experience with these, I can say that it wasn't clear to me. A lot of things were not clear to me to start. Firstly, the fact that these guns, when you plug them in, are a keyboard and mouse as detected by Windows. If you, like most people, you're going to be running these on a PC. They come across as a mouse, meaning this gun is going to show up as a mouse. This gun, basically you're going to have three mice. You're going to have your own mice. These guns are also going to be mice as well. So when you're trying to configure stuff, you have to kind of not point them at the screen. And then in your emulation software, in your application, then you can choose which device is which. The major factor for me is that I thought I'd gotten a dud gun, but I hadn't. The reason being is that I didn't calibrate them. Now, I didn't even, no instructions in the box, no disk, no software, so I didn't realize that there is a calibration tool. So when I plugged them in, got them all set up, got all my sensors all set up around here, and pointed at the screen, where it was pointing was literally halfway up the screen above, and the second gun was fine. So I had a moment of thinking, oh well, maybe I've got a faulty gun. However, no. So there is a retro shooter calibration tool. Now the tool that they linked in my shipping email, and that's where I had to find the link to it, was in my shipping email, does look like it is for the older guns. So if we load this up, now I got the Pro kit that came with the fisheye lenses. As you can see, hopefully here, this lens. Great thing to have, because I thought I was going to be playing a distance from the screen most of the time. However, especially in the beginning, you spend a lot of time setting things up. So you just want to see if it works, and walking away from your computer, walking back, walking away, various software applications you're trying to get set up. If for nothing else, the fisheye lens is just great for that. So you can sit there and test it. So I've just put the fisheye lens on, and now I'm going to run through the calibration. The calibration takes a couple of seconds, but you will be doing this a lot. So you can see here, we've got a 16:9 screen that I'm running it on. So I'm going to press that button. But this is the old gun. You can see over here, the I/O test. This gun does not have that button. So I haven't figured out how to do the I/O test. I don't know if I need to do it. I don't know if it matters. The most important thing is that you run this calibration for your screen type. And then here, for instance, there, I press that button, it takes us to the calibration, and you run through a quick shoot test. Now you'll hear the USB kick in and kick out, and then your gun, when you escape, will actually line up properly, and things will work according to how they should work. The other thing that I'll quickly go through is that from reading guides, getting online, you need to know, for a lot of emulation software, what the PID is for your guns. How do you do that? The easiest thing is download a latest version of MAME. And if you run MAME, let's see, where are we? Don't point at the screen because it'll muck at your mouse. MAME, MAME. There are lots of videos online about this, but basically get a new version of MAME, regardless of whether you're using it for any emulation or not. Go to General Settings and go, where is it? I think it's Input. Is it Input Device Options? No. It is Input Assignments. No. Advanced Options. That's right. Bear with me. And oh my god, I can't find it. Light gun on. No. Yeah, I'm gonna ruin this whole video now because input devices. There we go. Input devices. Now you can see here under joystick, MAME has registered the retro shooter as a joystick. You don't need to care about that. What you do care about is these light gun HID compliant mouse sections. Now, for me, for instance, we've got three. Two of these are the gun. One of these is the actual mouse. So if I look at number one, if I point my trigger, I can see number one every time I button one. So we know that in this case, HID compliant mouse like on one is this. Now, last time it wasn't. So this can change. Plugging in and out, loading games, you might find sometimes it goes back to your mouse and not the light gun. In this case, it's back to one. However, for MAME, what do you need to know? You need to know the device ID. And that's where you copy the device ID here. So double click here and you'll see copy device ID. You then paste that into Notepad. So I've already done it here before. And our PID is 5750. I know you probably can't see it, but it's 5750. This is what you're going to need for any application like emulator that needs to know what the PID is. So basically, for the two guns that I have, I've got 570, 5750, 5751. Plug that into the various applications and it manages to work. So from that perspective, it comes up over and over again. Main games, Demule. I've been busy downloading, my friends, and this is all new to me. And trust me, it's been a bit of a mess. But in a lot of cases, it works. Techno-Parrot games, you don't need to worry about it. But in other games, you definitely will. So I don't know. Hopefully, this helps. It's not an exciting video, but maybe this will help some people get up and go. Cheers.